Hey everybody, next part, going into Forbidden Keep, continuing the very hard Old Faith Tyrant run. Got a little bit messed up on Mordred last time, so he's going to sit this one out. If I remember this one right, I think... Is this one where we get an extra friend? I think like that friar guy, the first time you get a sage. Hard to keep track sometimes. Okay, no. This is not that one. This is the one where you fight a... There's like that spirit I think we have to help. There's a lot of optional fights too. Such as this one. Shouldn't be too difficult though. Between the traps and all the range I have, this shouldn't be a big deal. Trap will kill you. Just Overwatch to be safe. Let's put a slow hex on you. Love to see it. Alright. Move you back. Knock you back. Actually gonna spread that damage around so that way they can die if they stand on a bear trap. Like that. And that. And that. Easy. Bear traps are very strong in this early game. They do not hold up well as we get farther into the game, which is really unfortunate because they have such a strong opening performance. So there's this duel you can come across. It's entirely optional, but everyone's going to tend to do as much of the things that they come across as possible. And duels are a very risky way to get one of your guys just absolutely messed up in a one-on-one. But thankfully, if you're running Balin, you actually have some pretty good tools to go through this fight, taking potentially no damage if you're playing smart with jump and the traps. You just kind of basically play Ring Around the Rosie, and it's surprisingly effective, actually. You just have to use a good balance of not going too far, because then he starts to go the other way, and, you know, making sure you're using your jump smartly. Yeah, so if we, like, do this, for example, let's jump to here. Put a trap there, for example. Hopefully he'll come around this way. How much AP do you got? I mean, with the slow, he shouldn't be able to reach us, so... Perfect. Next we move here. Move like so, and he should not be able to cross all that space. Let's put something like there, though, to be safe. Excellent. We're just gonna keep playing Ring Around the Rosie. Let's put one more here to be safe. And we should be able to just kill him. Yep. And there you go, completely hitless in a duel. Obviously, that won't work for every duel. It works great for this one because we have the mobility of jump, and we can just run around in a circle. There's that nice, huge stone table in the middle there to act as a buffer. If I remember right, there's a buff you can pick up on this mission. I may be confusing it with a different one. You, like, talk to a hag and she gives you a damage buff. But there's a lot of missions in similar maps to this, so I could be confusing it with something else. I'm not going to go in there. I know there's a fight in there. I mean, I'll go in there eventually, but not right now. I'm going to look around this map a little bit to see if I can find that damage buff, or at least if I'm going to do a fight, I'm going to want to do an easier one. Like, I think this is the merchant fight, where they're pretty distracted, so yeah. This should be an easy one. We can do this one. And then, oh really, that's not a backstab. That is. take you down a peg. Yeah, I figured he'd get shot, but we only took an armor damage. Didn't even take any health damage. Took 0 on that one. I mean, they're kind of getting messed up, but this guy did such little damage. He must have rolled 2. I had 4 armor, so he did nothing. That's always nice. Won't tap this guy. Go ahead and break that. Can't get a shot on him, so let's not bother going for him. I mean, we're not in a rush. I mean, if anything, the guards can take him out for me. Just pick off some kills. We'll go ahead and break these mounds before they res, because again, just let them body block for me, you know? Eat the hits. And, I mean, these shield guards and man-at-arms are not at any risk of dying to the 3 remaining skeletons. At least not all 3 of them. Alright, and then we're going to jump, just so that way he's farthest away and therefore will not be targeted by him. We'll do this, and then just let the computers do the work. No damage, even though Balin took a couple hits. I mean, you get no bonus for how many of his guards survive. It really doesn't matter as long as he does. And the AI is nice and does not prioritize him at all. There is an unlisted secondary quest you can pick up here to find 5 of these objects. And what's nice is if you passed one without realizing it before starting it by activating one, it will retroactively add the marker to your map. So you can see that's how I know this one's here. It got marked for me. I passed by it without seeing it earlier. Okay, so here's another fight. Lots of crossbow dudes. That's not ideal. Well, take one down. This guy, though, he has a shield and some armor and stuff, so he's going to be a pain. Let's go ahead and put some traps down, I suppose, just to be ready for his advance. I'll start moving Balin around to start trying to backstab some of these crossbows. Alright, spell immunity, I forgot about that. So, Ector's is going to be on ad duty. Okay, yeah, he's 100% resistant to that. I mean, I could have seen that on the mental debuff resist. I was just a little hasty. Start moving you. Take out that crossbow guy. What's the range? Let's just move you back. I mean, he's gonna step on a trap most likely, so let's take one step back. Maybe he won't be able to reach us. Yep. Okay, cool. Nice of you. Alright, get nice lineup on him. I doubt we'll be able to kill this guy in the next couple turns, so I'm gonna have Balin start moving over to kill these downed bodies. And we're gonna start moving you out of range. And now we can start backstabbing him as he engages with K. And Ector's just gonna be there in the corner. Let's go ahead and overwatch. Well, maybe I would have been able to kill this guy in time, if Balin was close enough. Oh well, we're committed to this path now. Let's just move you over this way, I guess. Get ready to shoot some guys that spawn. Yeah, there they are. Down on you. I don't... He's gonna res. He'll either shoot Balin or K, probably K because he's lower on health, so I should take the potion now. I'd prefer to just use a campfire, but if I don't, he'll take vitality damage. Yeah, see, now he shoots Balin, but that's fine. We just jump to here. Who's up? You're up. Alright, with that knockback should be out in the open, so... Yep, there it is. That's a shot. Now we win. This guy talks a lot. Okay, there we go. Another secondary objective. Secondary fight in here. This one's a little tough because there's a lot of armored guys in here. Dudes with shields. I always usually enter this fight from the other side, but let's try going in through this side, see how it stacks up. It looks like they just kind of shift spawn. I mean, now we're not starting close to these two, I guess, which is nice, but I'm pretty sure these guys just spawn on whichever side you walk in through, so... Definitely want to take this guy out. Like, immediately. And that's why we hold on to jump. Take care of that. Move you back. Let's go ahead and slow you. Knock you back. That's unfortunate. Let's go ahead and move you up. Set an overwatch. Let's pull you back again. Okay, well, we'll do this. So we can set a cleave there. Down you. And we just got these two beefy lads left. Start moving Yvain to flank around to get backstabs by the time they reach us. Same with Hector. I'm gonna go ahead and jump. Let's go ahead and do another cleave. Let's just hide. Immediately just gonna get these guys way out here so they can start backstabbing. If it wants to pull one of them away too, I mean, that's fine as well. No, that's fine. Yet another cleave. Let's go ahead and move you up. Man, Yvain, you are just a real wet blanket, aren't you? Let's go ahead and blood hex you. So at least you're going to be doing less damage on your next turn, even though the bleed won't matter. Okay, they split the attacks. That's fine. Alright, cool. Took a win there. Little bit of vitality damage on K. Out of potions on him now, which isn't great, but that's probably the toughest fight in this entire mission, if I'm remembering right. We'll go ahead and grab a campfire, get some health back, and continue pushing forward. I guess there is one other fairly challenging fight that comes up, but we can manage that one a bit easier. This fight here, though, this one's going to be super easy. Yeah, we're just going to kill you. Just a bunch of zombies that come meandering in. We'll just do the same strategy of setting up some traps and using our range. A lot of zombies. Alright, we'll kill you, slow you, kill you. Let's go ahead and pull back a little bit. I'll go ahead and set up an Overwatch. Start running them over. Let's go ahead and jump over this way. They just love lining up for the cleaves. Minimal damage. A lot of zombies though. So this is that other fight I was kind of mentioning earlier. It's kind of the other toughest fight, though in my experience, the way I like to handle it, it's much more manageable. It's a much larger arena. There is a shrine you can pick up for a swiftness boon on Balin, so he'll have an extra 2 AP, so that'll be very useful, especially with how I'm going to play this fight. So the main thing is there's 2 totems in the back, and they're just going to be spawning enemies each round, 1 each. But they're not infinite. After 3 or 4 rounds, they just break. I don't remember it exactly. So, obviously, if you kill them sooner, you won't have to worry about, you know, all the enemies they spawn. But I've found that trying to rush it really just opens yourself up to a lot of attacks, and you take a lot of damage, and it's much easier to just deal with the enemies as they're spawned, because it's mostly crossbowmen, and either of my 2 range can deal with them very easily. And by focusing on one side, this other side of enemies here will come rushing through, mostly through here, and Balin can set up a bunch of traps there, and honestly kind of solo all the enemies coming from this area. So then that just leaves me with these 3 who are going to move up and just kind of try and hunker down and take care of the stuff that comes from this side, which will include the main tough enemy here of Umfrey the Butcher. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get started. So first thing we're going to do is move up Balin. Immediately going to start throwing some traps into this little middle area here. He can't get shot by anyone. Except for him, but we're going to take care of him like on our first turn. Like that. Okay, cool. 1 enemy down. We can even set up an Overwatch. And yeah, we're just going to kind of hold here, so any crossbowmen that do manage to make their way through will have this kind of blocking and not take much in the way of attacks. Just move you up a little bit. Just lots and lots of traps. Range on you. Alright, and we'll just set up an Overwatch like this. And we're just going to basically kill everyone that spawns. We're not going to bother trying to kill the bone totem. At least, I've found it easier to do it this way. It's maybe longer, but safer. Alright, that's taken care of. We're going to Overwatch this. Just in case the crossbowman decides to move up first, maybe we can shoot him. If not, it's the same AP if we chose to shoot him on our own turn. Let's see, it's 2 detection range, so I may want to... No, I think I should be okay here. It's a little risky, but I'm going to risk it. Okay, so he did move first, but he was within range of Evane. Just gonna keep throwing some traps like this. They should only have 1 more round of summons for the Bone Totem. And now Balin can just really mess him up here. Can't quite. There we go. He may get shot in the back once by this guy, but we'll kill this person real quick. We're gonna Overwatch again. Let's down that. Shoot you. Knock you back. Yeah. That's fine. Oh, he went after Balin. That's surprising. But not a huge deal, because that. And yeah. All we have left is to kill this guy, and whoever spawns from here, take care of the bodies. I mean, it should be pretty easy to mop it up from here. Yeah. Just more crossbowmen. Alright. Break that. Kill you. Stealth again. We'll have K deal with this body. And Ector kills you. Evane does that. Start working on the big body over here. Oh, really? That's your entire turn? Okay. Easy win. One hit to Evane, that's fine. Little hit to Balin, both of them easily within campfire healing range, so we'll go ahead and do that right now. But no vitality damage, I think, to anyone, and yeah, looking good. There's a campfire here. We'll probably use that to regain some armor. There's 2 fights left. There's the final one, there's like an option one here on the side. I should be able to do that optional fight completely hitless, so I'll just take the armor regain now. Now if you want to do this optional fight before the final one, just don't go into the lush plants. You want to go around on the side. Oh, just gain loot. Sure, Ector gets loot. And you want to go over here into this little corner. This fight is super easy, it's super easy loot. You interact with this, it'll start the fight. So you have to kill this guy, and he looks very intimidating. 204 health, hits for 10 to 13, but the crazy thing is he runs in a straight line. So we're just going to shoot him and set a whole load of bear traps. He's not immune to slow either. Easy. And the last hidden object, it's a little tricky. It's tucked all the way in this back corner too. So if you're having a hard time finding your last one, there you go. So that just leaves the last and final fight. Just go running into here. This fight itself isn't real difficult. There's a lot of guys that just spawn from all around, but there aren't a lot of like tough enemies, you know, so you can generally just pick them off without much trouble. Like so. And if they want to sink some attacks into this guy, it's completely fine. I mean, I don't know what you'd have to do to lose via him dying. He has 150 health. Like, you'd have to hide all your guys in one corner and just let them get free attacks off on him, really. See, cool, snipe you, snipe you. Honestly, I'm gonna keep K here. If he wants to sink a shot into Ector, that's fine. He has magical armor for just that reason. Shot K anyways. Bold move. Easy kill there. Kill there. Use jump. Easy backstab. And now we just need to kill whoever spawns on this next wave, and I think we're done. Is anyone going to res next turn? No, everyone has at least 2, because I'm probably not going to be able to kill him this turn. But I can do this. Wait, can I? I can. There we go. Yeah, that last fight's super easy. It's like one of the easiest fights in the entire mission. It seems a lot more intimidating than it is because there's 4 waves of enemies, which is a lot of waves. Usually it's only like 2 or 3, and they're like surrounded, but you can just so easily pick them off even on very hard. If you're running 2 range, it's not a problem whatsoever. Only took 6 vitality damage on K. Oh, not a bad ring either. Well, that opened up quite a few new missions. Gonna hold off on doing Dindrains. Some of the fights on that can be a little difficult. We'll do Thistlewood Ruins next. But I'm looking at my recording and gonna have to cut out a good amount of stuff. I'll take a look at how long this is gonna be real quick, and if it's short enough, then there'll be another mission added onto this part. If it's close to 30 minutes, they usually are. I wish I could get these shorter, but this is probably going to be it for this part. I don't want them going too far over half an hour per video, but I'm going to try and get at least 3 of these up a week. I'm up to 2 for this one so far, so on the right track, but if this is it for this part, then I will see you in the next one, and thanks for watching.